promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough if you're...
Welcome to our show, our little baking adventure here. I have my two helpers, not like Santa, but Elijah, my son, and our youngest one, Alexandra. They're going to help me do this, one of our favorite cookie recipes for the holidays, which is double chocolate macadamia chunk cookie. It's good. So anyway, my ingredients are, I'm sorry, this is parchment paper, sweet. My ingredients are 12 ounces of bread flour. We have a pound and a half of semi-sweet chocolate chips and 2 sticks of butter, which equals 8 ounces of butter. I'm going to put this in a pot of warm water so I can get it started and melt it. A teaspoon of salt. We have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I have 3 eggs, which I'm going to put in here. Helper's been fed, maybe she can help. So, son, these are 3 eggs. Would you carefully put that in this here? This, tip it over and pour it all in there. There you go. So it becomes frothy because that'll add gluten and make your cookie too crumbly. So to that we're going to add, what is that? A teaspoon of salt. Just pour that in there. Well, this should come from a different angle, probably on this angle. Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay, let me have this. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Put it into our bread flour. All the way. All right. Come on, baby, you gotta help us out, please. So to that we're gonna add an ounce of cocoa powder. Here, help her to put the cocoa powder.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get her fingers in it, which you just did.
See, look at.
Try to get it all over. Tap it. Let me see. Let me help. Let me help. Yeah. How about that?
Want to try
To this, we have a half a cup of sugar, white granulated sugar. I'm gonna put that in there. Put it in here. Let's see. All right. We have this. This over here. This is really an easy recipe. This looks complicated. Okay. And here I have 4 ounces of macadamia nuts that have been chopped. Okay, we don't use that yet. And in this one, I have,
white chocolate.
I have, yes, white chocolate. We have like 14 ounces of white chocolate chips, which we're gonna fold into everything later on. Okay, so let's get our eggs started. I'm gonna lock that down. Let's put this on stir. Like I said, we don't want this to become frothy because it's gonna make it glutinous. Now I'm gonna take this spoon here, mix up our dry ingredients. You know, the baking powder, which was 2 teaspoons, the cocoa, which was 1 ounce, and the 1 teaspoon of salt. Hey, would you hold that end on there? Thank you. Now I'm just going to sift this onto parchment paper because it'll be easy to pour into our mixture after I do it. After we get everything going. You want to touch, huh? Oh, God.
That gets it out. Looks like sand.
Yeah, I know. It's just breaking up the any chunks of flour.
If you go close to the sand, it makes your nose feel weird.
Really?
Yeah, like hot chocolate seasoning.
Okay, so let's just kind of fold this and get it out of Alexandra's way because she might want to mess around and touch. Okay, so this egg mixture is fine. So we're just going to turn this off because, like I said, we don't want that to become too frothy because it's going to create gluten.
What is it?
Gluten is, oh, that's egg. That's egg. So, you know what gluten is, right?
Like gluten free?
Well, yeah. They're like strands of rubber bands, and it's found in flour. So the more you churn flour or mix it up, especially bread flour, you start creating this thing called gluten. Okay, which is these chain of okay. One of our helpers doesn't want to help us. Come on, sweetie. Yeah, come to daddy. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and stir up the chocolate that's melted with our butter. We have a heat-proof spatula, so that's what's helping this to not burn or melt. You don't want any plastic in your chocolate. So once that's melted, we're gonna cool it down, and then we're gonna add it to an egg mixture. After that, we're gonna transfer everything to a bigger bowl, and we're just gonna fold in our dry ingredients. We're gonna fold it in as opposed to mixing it, because again, we're trying to not create gluten. And another thing to know is in making this particular cooking recipe is that you have to work quickly, because if you, as it cools off, it starts to get hard. Okay, so you want to work as quickly as possible. I mean, you can fix that by holding the batter over some hot water and stuff like that. We don't want to do that. We just want to quickly put this thing together and put it in the oven so we can have some cookies. You want some cookies? I want some cookies. She just staring at my mouth. So that's going to take a while. We'll be back once the chocolate is fully melted. Back. Alexandra had to go check on her mother for some reason. Melted with 2 sticks of butter, 8 ounces of butter, 24 ounces of semi chocolate chips. To this here, lock it, put it on stir. Alright? And I'm gonna do this for the sake of not being too messy. Ooh. Yes, it's chocolate. So we want to get that well incorporated. Well, it tastes like chocolate, right?
When you add the butter,
Yeah. So one thing about chocolate, it's always a chocolate mess. Let's try that. Well, wipe her hands off. I don't know if I started something wrong there. Okay. Like I said, we don't want to overmix this. Okay. Okay, that's enough. Was it good?
She didn't even taste it.
She didn't? Here, taste some of this. Taste it. That is chocolate, girl. Don't you know what chocolate is? Yeah, I hear you eating now.
But those melted chocolate chips are juicy and dark.
Yeah, good, huh?
Are you gonna melt the white chocolate?
Hold that for a second, son. Don't let that fall. So, we're going to first transfer all the chocolate. I got some. Over into this bigger bowl here. Doesn't that look nice?
She's licking the chocolate off.
Oh, God. I told you, I done started something bad here.
No, I think she likes chocolate.
Well, she's been like a child. I gave her some before. Normally you would put this in thirds, okay, which I probably should do.
Chocolate's not everywhere.
But I'm going to put it in half.
She thinks chocolate is everywhere.
Okay. So now we're going to fold this by scraping the bottom, right? Just turning it over. This is folding.
Here, there has chocolate. Wait. Over here has chocolate.
Will she become a chocolate finger?
Yeah, She's trying to lick them.
I better work quickly then. Okay, let's just pour the rest of it in there.
Okay.
Alexander. It's okay. It's this part you say.
You know the world's not made out of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is heavy.
Yeah, this is starting to get a little thick now that I add the bread flour.
Looks like cookie dough now.
Yeah.
Don't rip it.
Okay, son.
Cookie?
It's okay. She rips it up. It's okay.
You're not
So
used
add
to it.
the get the macadamia nuts.
Yeah.
4 ounces of mac and just toss it in there. All right. Oh, be careful, that's glass. Got the white chocolate chips. So pour those in there too, son. Just pour them all. Uh-oh. All right. There. So we're gonna mix that in there. We're gonna fold that in there. See how stiff this dough is getting?
Yeah.
It's starting to cool off. So we're gonna work pretty fast
Do I have to?
once I get this all incorporated. We already have our oven on at 350. We're gonna do this for about 15 to 18 minutes. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna scoop this about like that, taking your gloves, and you're gonna put it on like that. Just like that. But listen, just I want you to put it this far apart though, okay? Right about there. Okay? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Alright, have at it. And I'm gonna do it the old fashioned way. Gotta do this particularly fast. I'm just going to help Elijah out because I don't want to be here all night. Pop these in the oven for, like I said, 15 to 18 minutes. You have to be careful with chocolate because it's so dark, you can't tell when it's burnt. So.
That is kind of true. They are kind of like small cakes. I'm not allergic to eggs.
Well, I know that.
But whenever I
I just
eat,
don't like them.
sometimes when I eat the egg, my
So this will go in the oven as soon as the
those ones are done.
last batch, and now I'm gonna put these over to cool as well. We already have some cooling here. I usually like to count the cookies, see how much, the yield came out to be, but we won't do that this time. I know the baby will try some. Let's try a little bite. Mmm. Good? Good. Try one? Try some.
Elijah's a bit picky. He prefers Oreo biscuit. He doesn't really sit down and eat biscuit like that. Don't like it?
Kind of.
You kinda?
Yeah, see, if he was in
the best.
If he was in my kitchen back in the old days, I would have threw him out my kitchen. Hey, get out of my kitchen, man.
They're good.
Yeah.
I'll eat them if he doesn't want them.
That tastes good with milk. It actually makes you want to drink some milk. It's the flavors of the cocoa and the chocolate and the white chocolate and the macadamia nuts and the bread flour, man. Double chocolate macadamia chocolate chunk cookie. Made with 3 different types of chocolate. Cocoa, semi-sweet chocolate, and white chocolate. And the macadamia nuts. And instead of using regular flour, we use bread flour. You gotta try this recipe. We're gonna leave it below. And please try it. You will absolutely love it. Remember, you don't have to put the macadamia nuts in there. You can leave them out if you have some kind of nut allergy. But with or without, the cookie is absolutely delish. In spite of our young master, Elijah here, who has an affinity to processed foods at the store.
Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you.